A record crowd at Croke Park, winless teams no more, and last minute heartbreak. Round 4 of the United Rugby Championship had it all. Getting underway on Friday evening under the lights at Scotstoun Stadium in Glasgow, where the reigning champions, the Glasgow Warriors, blitzed Italian outfit Zebre 33-3. Opening their account through try-scoring machine Johnny Matthews, who added yet another score to his personal ledger, the Warriors would go on to score 5 tries in the evening. Stealing the show for the home side was centre Hugh Jones, who scored 2 tries to add to his personal tally this season. Moving to Saturday, which saw 5 fixtures take place, starting with a tense Welsh derby as Cardiff hosted the Scarlets in the first rematch of the season. Cardiff, of course, claimed the bragging rights on the road at Parky Scarlets in round 2, and it once again appeared as though Cardiff would take the win as winger Harry Millard raced away for 2 tries. Despite receiving 3 yellow cards, the Scarlets stayed in touch with 2 tries from scrum half Gareth Davis before Johnny Williams scored what would prove to be the key try with 20 minutes to play. Cardiff would give themselves a chance to win with a penalty try in the 66th minute, but could never quite find the decisive score as the Scarlets picked up their first win of the season. Whilst one previously winless team was securing their first 4 points of the season, so too were Italian side Benetton, who ironically drew with the Scarlets in round 1, found their form with an almighty thumping of the Sharks in Treviso, taking out a 38-10 win, which started with a superb score by winger Paolo Adoglu and finished with another nice try from Leonardo Marin. The Italians proved that despite their difficulties in the earlier rounds when things didn't quite click, they are a serious outfit when things do click. Central to this victory was Benetton's physicality, which to this point had been questionable. Returning to the fold as a pairing, Italian internationals Ignazio Brex and Tommaso Menincello were superb for this ride as they clattered over the game line and minimised the influence of the Sharks centre Andre Esterhuizen. From one previously winless team to another, Edinburgh locked in an impressive victory over their own South African opponents as they beat the Stormers out of the gate with a score of 38 points to 7. Heading into the fixture, the Scottish side had been accused of having a soft underbelly, which has seen them struggle to match the more physical teams in the league. Silencing their naysayers with a physical showing outside of a scrum issue which saw the Stormers bulldoze over them, Edinburgh were solid throughout, with back row Ben Muncaster having a statement performance with 2 tries, whilst winger Darcy Graham showed his magical finishing abilities with a great try in the corner. On to the big fixture of the weekend, which saw Leinster and Munster do battle in front of the league record 83,000 fans at the iconic Croke Park Stadium in Dublin. The home side, Leinster, would race out to a huge 21-0 lead early in the fixture through 3 superb tries. Debate does, however, swirl about 2 moments from this fixture, the first of which was an apparent knock-on in the build-up to Leinster's second try, which was not checked by the match officials. The second point was a marginally forward pass for Munster's first try through winger Calvin Nash, which of course was wiped off the ledger. This 14-point swing proved decisive, but in truth, Leinster's defence was the standout characteristic from this match as they put the clamps on their southern rivals with ferocious line speed. Adding the icing to the cake for Leinster was a try by new signing R.K. Snyman, who faced his former team Munster for the first time. The big South African second row loved playing the pantomime villain for the day and came out after the match and said all of the back and forth between himself and Munster fans was certainly in jest, whilst a funny moment post-match saw his former teammate Mike Haley give him the double bird before a big embrace between the two. From this match, we travelled back across the Irish Sea, where the undefeated Vodacom Bulls kept their winning start to the season rolling with a comprehensive dismantling of the Ospreys at 29-19. Holding their hosts at arm's length throughout, the Bulls looked superb with their Springbok winger Curtly Arendse scoring 2 tries on the evening whilst their pack dominated the hosts. Closing out the Saturday action was the second Irish derby of the weekend as Connacht and Ulster played out a classic in Belfast. Tied at 24 points apiece heading into the final 10 minutes, a red card to Connacht's second row Josh Murphy for a crazy off-the-ball shot would swing the momentum in the home side's favour. Kicking a penalty through John Cooney before scoring the decisive try with back row Nick Timoney clattering over the line from a rolling ball, the Ulstermen kept their undefeated home record intact and got back to winning ways after a challenging 2-match trip to South Africa. Finally, our lone fixture on Sunday saw a second South African side keep their unbeaten run going as the Lions squeaked past the Dragons in Newport. Despite scoring 2 tries through back row Tane Basham, the Dragons could not hold off their visitors, which was brutally disappointing given they had ample opportunity to win this fixture. In a similar fashion to their loss at the hands of the Sharks a week ago, this undeniably talented and young squad are still in the process of learning how to win matches. For the Lions, they look to be on the other side of this process and are a serious threat for a deep run at the title this season if they can avoid picking up too many injuries. Remember, you can catch all of the United Rugby Championship action live and on demand on FloRugby, so check out our subscription packages. Thank you for watching this video, and please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for all of your rugby needs.